Hey guys, welcome back to Financial Professional. Today we'll talk about 4 ways Apple took a leap of faith and changed the lives of millions. Let's head into it. Number 1, communicating from the inside out. So as a business owner, how do you reach the early adopters? And how do you make sure that they'll spread the word to the majority? TED speaker Simon Sinek discovered that Apple's marketing, as well as the influence of countless other revolutionaries and inventors, from Martin Luther King to the Wright brothers, followed a different communicative process than what we're used to hearing. Sinek was able to demonstrate that even without the bottomless pockets, the network of people, or the sheer brilliance of the greatest minds money can buy, the people and companies that became household names did so by reversing the way they share the message with others. He calls it the golden circle and shows that most marketing messages, even from the most well-known and well-funded companies, go something like this. 100% of all organizations know what they do. Some know how they do it. Very few know why they do what they do. Sinek's main message is very few organizations know why they do what they do. Why does the organization exist? Why should the CEO get out of bed in the morning? But until an organization identifies its central belief and message, they will most likely continue to communicate in a mediocre way. Number 2, reaching the early adopters. Just being innovative and unique isn't a guarantee you'll be successful. You also have to have enough reach to cross over the tipping point that combines early adopters with the early majority. This is known as the law of diffusion of innovation, and it permeates every technology product launch from release to retirement. Apple has made it their mission to enchant the technology enthusiasts and visionaries, who can then act as banner carriers to the rest of their market. They do this on every possible front, from personal engravings on your iPhone to equipping elementary schools with iPads. If you're passionate about technology as Apple and you want to give the impression that you're on top of the latest and greatest innovations, Apple makes it abundantly clear that no other product will do, and that idea spreads from early adopters and trendsetters to the rest of us. Number 3, being different and simultaneously understanding the needs of the customers. This isn't to say that Apple didn't encounter resistance, and that you won't either. In fact, until the last decade, owning an Apple product was more of a hindrance than a genuine statement of tech savvy. Coders especially wouldn't touch it. If you wanted to show that you went against the grain of society, you put together a rig with some obscure flavor of Linux on it. Today you'll find plenty of programmers embracing the Mac. According to Guy Kawasaki, in his excellent book Enchantment, the reason the early Macs failed to catch on in a PC-dominated industry was because Mac developers and engineers thought they knew what people wanted, and so created computers that were creative and easy to use, but flatlined in terms of computer power and business-friendly features. Number 4, making it easy for people to change. Sometimes people simply won't budge, even and especially if what you're offering is substantially better than the competition. Change is hard. It's unpredictable. Sometimes it hurts. In order to convince them to try your solution the same way that Apple and many other top companies do, make it as easy as possible for them to take that first step. Consider the following question. How easy is it to do business with you? How soon will I see results? Does it cost a lot to switch, both in terms of money and or time? What if I'm not happy with the change? What are my options? This most often comes in the form of a money-back guarantee, but you can also see it as an extension of trust. For example, Zappos.com offering free shipping both ways if you decide to return an item. The message to grasp from Apple's marketing is to clearly focus on your own why first, before you get into the how and the what of what you do. Concentrate on your purpose to extend your reach to people who believe just as fervently as you do. Those that aren't looking to buy from you anyway, and that's okay, because they're not the kind of people you serve. Apple has a brand base who believes almost to the point of zealotry in their products, and they speak to this base in everything they do, from the Mac versus PC advertisements to product design and features. It's not blatant boasting, it's an unwavering belief in their products. As Sinek says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Once people are convinced that why you do what you do is worth it, making believers out of them should be as quick, friendly and painless as possible. And it's not just a marketing strategy. As it turns out, our brains are hardwired for this kind of response if and only if it meshes with our own belief system too. If it doesn't, you might say it just doesn't speak to me, or it just didn't feel right. If the marketing message does speak to you, you'll find yourself subconsciously nodding your head as you look over all the features and benefits meant to bolster your decision. What do you think about these strategies? What do you think about Apple's success? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out any of our videos in the future. Also, watch 2 videos on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll